It's a sunny Saturday at Nick's garage. Cool cars are rolling in, and cool cars are rolling out.
That's what all my clients do. Check it out. Check him out. He left it pretty dark, eh? He didn't even ask for it. He just does it. Every customer does it on their own. Look at that.
Some, like this 560 horsepower Camaro, are here for a little tune. Others, like this impeccable 1970 Fury convertible, are just soaking up a little sun on a great day for a cruise.
By the way, I used to own this Mopar. Sold to my buddy Jimmy here. What was over 10 years ago?
17 years.
17 years ago. Look at this. He still owns it. Man, do I sell good cars or what?
One of the beauties in the shop this weekend is this completely restored Dodge Charger. The owner wants Nick to track down a persistent oil leak.
Like we said, safety first. Seatbelts on. Here we go. Let's go for a ride. We just did a cleaning up underneath the engine bay, so we want to see where the oil is leaking from, so we got to put a few miles on it. So let's take a drive. Here we go. But you can't move with it sometimes here. So many cars come in here all the time. Same day. Here we're riding in a 1970 Dodge Charger 440 Magnum RT automatic, fully restored. And he's got a problem with oil leaks. He's got a few oil leaks on it, so our job is to fix his oil leaks. And another thing we've done on it is replace the exhaust manifold on the right hand side, but it was the wrong year. So that's done. So now we're working on the putting a few miles on it to see if where the oil is going to come out from. Because when he brought it in, it was a whole mess of oil underneath the engine. So I got it washed up. Now I just got to put a few more miles on it and see where it's leaking from. We also had the fuel filter replaced because he had the wrong model type. So we got one of those vapor separators that they had back in 1970 with the high performance V8s, especially on the 440 and the HEMIs. So we installed one of those on. Now it's correct. Now the only thing left is, let's look for that oil leak. This is a fully restored car, built to all original specs, and you can't even hear the engine, it's so quiet. It rides like a Cadillac. Shifts very smooth, very quiet, very comfortable. It's a nice ride. With manual transmissions, very loud, high RPMs, total difference, total difference. Ah, this is a joyride, not bad.
Using a customer's beautiful classic Charger for a run to the bank is just part of the job for Nick, but he still enjoys every mile behind the wheel.
This is what we miss. What do we get, 3 months a year of this weather? Or is it stored such a long time when they come out, boy, you'll love driving them. Well, I'm gonna pick this up in a minute. See where it's leaking oil. Here we go, 1970 Dodge Charger. And what do we got here? 1970 Dodge Challenger.
There's no arguing that the good weather brings plenty of gorgeous customer rides around Nick's place. There are so many here today that he's having trouble finding room for them all in the shop when it's time to close up. But lots of people have been waiting to find out what Nick is going to do with his own 1970 Challenger. Today's the day he's going to let us know.
A while back, I was looking for a car to put my 426 HEMI in it, known as the Keeper, and I ended up buying this TA Challenger. Sure, it's a unique car, white car, 4-speed, rare option, of course, more rare than the automatic. White is a rare color. So people were asking what I'm going to do with this. I left a question to you guys, my viewers. So I read everyone's comment. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And from what I read, 98% of you guys agreed to leaving it as a 346 pack TA. So let's see what we got underneath. There we go. I left it as a TA. Why? Because it is a TA motor, it's a TA car, it is a rare car, it's a survivor. And what would I do? Of course, I agree with all of you guys, all you 98%, that this should stay as a TA 346 pack. When I bought this car a while back, the molding was missing on the hood. But I have some old stuff for Challenger, so I had a used molding. I just put it on. It's kind of beat up a little bit, so you know what? It's a perfect match to the car. But it's roughed up a bit just like the car, so I left it on. And when I bought the car, I had the wrong air cleaner made out of fiberglass, but I found a genuine original TA base plate and air cleaner. I ended up buying it, and here it is. I just put it on the car, which belongs to this vehicle. And besides just putting the original air cleaner back on, that was the wrong model before. The only thing I put back in here that was missing was the console. And of course I replaced the carpet, and that's as far as I've gone with it. And for now, I'm leaving it as it is for the summer. Of course, you don't see this very often in car shows, but you know what? It's one of a kind. It's a survivor. I'm gonna take it to the car shows the way it is. And then see what those people are gonna say. What do you think? And you know what would be nice? That I go to car shows the way it looks, and it's got that awful smell of old fuel. So it works together, you know, as a survivor, old car, needs a restoration, and has that old smell, that's gonna be great at a car show. For now, we're gonna drive this car the way it is for this summer, and we're gonna keep this trophy for another car in the future. I'm still looking for another car to put my HEMI into, so in the meantime, if I'm looking for some power to drive around, I still have my red key.